a 70-something-year-old man off boxer pants in front of you, will you not be scared? That's
now you take that information and do it as you will. Please explain to the class what it means to match banga.
Match banga it means megbo swegbe. What conscious meet and greet.
Explain a lot. Because not at all. This is the kind of thing people get cancelled for. Please, can we just take out that?
Funny skills.
I can cook, I can clean, I
can pound
plates.
You can pound.
You say they white.
You can match banga.
God have mercy upon us.
If I was born a fine girl, you think I will walk?
You wouldn't be interested in being
somebody like this. You God made you a woman.
Now they spoil our society.
You are not fine. You say you want to chase dream, Chineke Pogo Kudia. Because I don't even understand why you want to go and chase dream.
I'm a feminist. I'll have you know that I am a feminist.
You say you want love.
I am a feminist. I'm an independent
Love will back walk.
A decade ago, being in an age gap relationship wouldn't have raised any eyebrows. But in this new age, we hear people talking about grooming, predatory, so on and so forth. And of course, the Red Room Dialogue had something to say. My name is Bolawa Olawore, and I am going to be hosting this very, very interesting episode. I do have some shady people with me in the studio, and we're really going to look at all this, look at the topic from different points of views. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back. This is still the Red Room Dialogue. And as I said earlier, I do have some shady people with me in the studio. And of course, first off, we have Olutayo Oyeniran, media entrepreneur. Not the Miss World way. Oh my God. Not the way.
Sorry, I've been practicing this, hand gesture because me and the Holy Spirit, we have become one recently.
Right.
I'll try not to drag anybody today.
Okay. We'll see if you can actually keep up with that promise. But all right. And next up, we have actor, content creator, on-air personality, Samuel Onot. Hi, Samuel. How are you doing? He's mad because I got his name wrong. How are you doing? I'm sorry. My bad. Don't be angry.
At this point, I think I'm going to do my own introduction.
Okay.
Hi guys, my name is Samuel Onot. I'm an actor, content creator, TV host, etc. I'm so happy to be here. Bola, how are you?
I'm great. Sorry about your name. I'm so sorry.
It's fine.
Forgiven?
It's okay. It's fine.
Okay. And next up, we have Emmanuella Ogunmodo. Emmanuella Ogunmodo, everyone. Hi, how are you doing?
Thank you for murdering the name.
Yeah, I think you should press charges.
And so can I?
I wouldn't survive in prison. There's some people that would survive, and me, like, look at me. I have soft hands. My skin is not like that soft. Like, I can't.
After murdering my name,
I'm sorry.
Well, let me correct you. You can call me Emmanuella Ogunmodo, aka the woman with range.
People are just doing too much.
Look at the people I brought.
Too much. I beg. Which one is range again?
Let me explain range. Let me explain range. Range is a mother's real estate consultant. Okay. That's
where in Ogun State.
In Lagos.
Okay, let's finish with the introductions before we
slow down.
Hey,
like
should everywhere.
Emmanuella
Chief
is
operating
in real estate.
It's always the people that are below 5'3" that are always looking for range.
Should we stand?
Let's finish with the
right now. Let's go.
Let's finish with the introduction before we go. Okay? Emmanuella is a real estate agent, and if you need any properties around Nigeria, please, Emmanuella, for you.
Girl.
Thank you so much for coming, you guys. You guys look amazing. I like the way everybody just brought their A game. Like,
Thank you.
Thank you.
I love it. All right.
If you are looking for any cheap land that has small police wala, meet her. She's your guy. I know because I have tried it.
I don't.
You have not. We just met today, Samuel.
Savannah, slow down. We don't have
You
to
need to slow down. You're the one that needs
You
You're the
Girl,
one that needs to slow down.
do you really want to go there with me right now?
All right.
people that can never buy land.
Let's calm down. Okay, so this is the Red Room Dialogue, and today we're going to be discussing age gaps in relationships. And this topic is very, very important because we've had so many views, so many celebrities. Oh, he groomed her. That's why they are doing like that.
Are you talking about Two-Face and I?
Yes, I didn't want to call any names, but thank you. I did say shady people. I did. They are going to be like they are.
That's why we're paying you the big bucks.
That's what everybody is
Make
saying.
some names.
They said
That he groomed her.
Okay.
Yeah, I heard that too.
So, growing up, age gaps in relationships were very normal. Like, very, very the norm. Like, you see people, my parents have like very wild age gap between them, and it was normal for everyone around me. In fact, they used to use like air. Like, you will see your mother using air for your father. It was actually the norm culturally in Nigeria. But now we see people saying, oh, he groomed her, grooming, da-da-da-da-da. And
Sorry, I'm a bit lost. Those of us that were born on the other side of the pond, we don't know what it means to say air.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Samuel. So hair is a sign of respect in Yoruba. It's something you use for your elder. Like, someone is older than me, I'll say hair. When we're like age mate, I'll say O is like we are age mate, no respect.
I don't understand. I would meet an elder and say eh.
Like,
like
pronouns
like prefix or a suffix.
Yeah, a suffix. Yeah.
Give me context, please.
Like, if I want to say I want to talk to Madam Tayo, and I say that she's older than me. So, English language, there's no really like, you
respect. You just call each other by name.
But in Yoruba, there's a respect prefix like hair, ekason, ekaro, eshewa, ede. Like, you put it before you address the person just to show a sign of respect. But if I'm talking to someone that we are the same age, on the same standing, on the same level, makes sense. I'm just joking. So it was pretty much the norm. Like, you see your mother, like, I don't think I grew up knowing any couple that were like around the same age range. It wasn't the norm. And even if they were around the same age range, once you guys get married, you're expected to start respecting your husband. So age range was like pretty much the norm. I'm talking for Yoruba culture. But these days, we see that it is not normal. People are calling it out, grooming, Two-Face, case in point, Two-Face, Idibia, and Ali Macaulay. People have called it out. And what are your thoughts on this? Let's start from Tayo. What do you think?
Well, you spoke so much about things that I would have loved to touch on. The age gap thing being a norm, before. I would like to call it before the social media age. That's how I like to put it. But the thing is, whether you do A or B, the society naturally will judge you for your choices. For example, maybe a 30-something-year-old person like me decides to date maybe a 70-something-year-old. They would say, oh, she's a gold digger. She's looking for gold where she did not sow it. Yada, yada, yada. So yeah, whether you do A or B, and it goes both ways. If you're a guy, you're like 20-something, and then you're dating somebody that's like 60-something. They'll say, oh, it's a cougar affair. He's a sugar boy. So whether you do A or B, society would naturally, Nigerians would naturally judge you for your choices.
So you think that there's no problem being in the age gap relationship?
Your rules, your life.
So what do you? Let's bring forward a case study. What do you think of Two-Face and Annie Macaulay's case?
Two-Face, I don't like to really weigh in people's private matters because, it's a very sensitive issue. It has become a very sensitive issue at this point. But the thing is, yes, Two-Face was a lot experienced, a lot exposed than Annie when they started dating. we all remember the days of African Queen.
Okay.
You know, she was a vixen in his
Video.
African Queen video. And she wasn't even the main character in that video.
I thought she was the main character. She was the
the
African.
bald-headed
It was
lady.
Yvonne Jegede that was the main character.
Yes.
Oh, go on, I'm listening, madam.
Yes, Yvonne
This is quite
Jegede was
interesting,
also
isn't it?
It is.
Yvonne Jegede, Annie, and the bald-headed lady. They were the three females in that video. The video opens up with the bald-headed lady and then, you know, dissolves into these other women. You know, just showing like diversity in beauty, I suppose, at that time. But the thing is, I don't want to say yes, he groomed her, because I believe she was over the consent age, you know, going into that relationship. So I'm not going to judge her.
Rumor has it she was 15.
When they started.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I like to speak based off of facts.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, yes.
Yes,
I like to
allegedly.
speak based off of facts. So I don't know what age she was, but I want to believe she was around that consent age when they started dating. I'm not in their life, so I don't know. But yeah.
Okay, well
So
said.
basically, what we're saying is that, if I get you correctly, or
Don't get me correctly.
wait now,
Do not.
you are saying
I
that
said
Samuel.
allegedly. Oh. I
Don't-
said that I
don't
don't
get
have
me
I don't have
correctly.
money for court case. So I
Don't
said
get me
allegedly.
correct. I don't have money.
I said
I don't
rumor
want
has
anybody to
it.
drag my ass, please.
Okay.
Don't get me. Get yourself correctly. Not me. So over to
Really
you, sir.
bad.
What do you think?
So I'm trying to say that, so if we're saying he groomed her, so that's like why the relationship turned out that way,
No,
like as we see today.
No,
I don't
really.
think so.
I mean, that has been the general consensus, yeah.
See, the idea is, I feel like as Africans or Nigerians, people are more, you know, sold to the idea of the man being older. So I don't understand where all of this is coming from. He groomed her. The idea is that the man should be older, because in my own experience, I don't think women date backwards.
Hardly.
Right now,
Women
they
date
do.
forward.
Are starting to
A
do
large
that now.
age.
number of ladies would rather date
Date
somebody who is
forward.
more experienced, way older, because psychologically ladies are like significantly older than men.
No. Psychologically, where is that proven? Is that a proven
Yes.
fact?
That's
Yes,
actually
No, I don't believe that.
It is a proven
I
fact.
believe that women are groomed to be like older. You're a girl, so you have to know how to take pain. You have to know how to take hardship.
No, apart from that, it has been proven.
How was it
Now,
proven?
where I think the problem comes from, I have no problem with the age gap thing, but then is the dimension to it. Now, take for example, a girl that is 19 and a man that is in his late 20s, in his early 30s. That's a good gap. Do you understand? On a normal day. But then, her brain is not fully functioned. She doesn't, though she will say, oh, okay, this person is good, I like him for me. But by the time her frontal lobes develop, she would look at the situation and tell herself, oh,
Yeah.
this might not necessarily be what I want. If you are over the mid-20s mark and you are marrying somebody in the late 30s or early 40s, and you understand that, okay, at that point, you know what you want. Because the thing is that with marriage, men would naturally shape you into what they want for you.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Very well
Who are you
said.
people marrying?
Very
That
well
is how
said.
it is.
Very well
That is,
said.
see, you don't know what is going on outside. Let me just give you the gist now. It is what will happen. You will hear, oh, have you not heard situations where the man is telling the wife, oh, I don't want you to trade this. Do this instead, or be a stay-at-home mom. At that point, the girl cannot really fight because she has not gotten to a stage where she's telling herself, okay, this is what I want for myself. But if somebody is over the mid-20s, 25 years, 26 years mark, she knows what she wants.
She's well grounded.
She's well grounded in herself. So she can now decide to say, oh no, you want me to get a job. I don't want to get a job. I want to do business. So I think that's where the problem comes from. And that's where the grooming. Why our parents or my grandmother got married at 16. And my grandfather's first child was like 2 or 3 years older than her.
Huh?
That was the age gap.
Wow.
Yeah, that was the age gap. And I think why it wasn't so much of a problem back then was because, you know, society, then you're supposed to submit totally to the will of men and do everything
Thank
they
God
want.
for civilization.
But now, women of this, our head is strong. We don't used to hear words.
You know, back then, women used to get married really early, by 16. Then you go and learn how to be a wife to your husband. They will grow you. By the time you go into a
It's
woman,
still there's
you
someone
will-
grooming.
yeah, exactly. That's what I want to explain. All your wants, all your needs, everything.
your
Your favorite
desire.
color will be his favorite color. His favorite food is what they will tell you that this food, you must know how to prepare it. Even though you don't like that food, you must know how to prepare it. They will somehow mold you in a version of what that man wants. So by the time you're 25, you don't even know who you are. You cannot even start looking for her because she's so buried deep. Like she has been buried under like
she
layers.
lives and breathes with a man.
Someone is itching to say something.
Layers and layers.
No, I know what's going on here.
What's going on?
And I will
Samuel?
disappoint you.
I just is going on.
You
Tell me
understand?
what's going on.
I will disappoint you. In
What
fact,
is
let me
going
take off
on?
my glasses when I'm saying
Oh,
this.
it's serious.
Yeah.
This thing that people are saying, fast forward is 2025 and women can now choose.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you
Well,
understand?
obviously.
So
Obviously.
nobody's grooming anybody to be able to cook white soup for their future husband. Now ladies can now choose. I feel like where we are tilting towards is a personality issue as opposed to like an age issue. Personally, and I don't know, I don't think I'm comfortable putting this information about myself out there, but I have an affinity for like older ladies. Like it's not like a preference. It's not set in stone, but I have a history with older ladies. However, I would,
sugar mommy.
no, that's not what I said.
Can I say?
Please don't come and cover me upon the internet. This is national television. And John Toriolo. However, having said that, I feel like for me, it's a preference because I like to tap into a wealth of experience. So if you are a young lady and you want to be groomed so that they will now come and dump you on Instagram, I apologize.
I mean, this is extreme.
That's shade.
So I'm just saying. So I feel like it's a personality thing. Besides, what are we even saying? Annie had dated other people when she and Two-Face were in and out of the
Wait, was
relationship.
that not
until the
serious?
event. However, she had tasted other waters.
Tasted.
Okay.
She has
I
treaded
learned-
upon
You know,
other
but she has
waters.
tried other things.
I
So
learned he was her
if
first
she
love.
actually thought that she could do better, she would have.
It's not
Do you
that
understand?
simple. You're
It's not that easy for
oversimplifying
women.
it.
See, that's the thing. I feel
It's
like
not that
because
easy
we're
for
in,
women.
girl, have you seen people's DMs? I'm sorry.
There was no
easy
DM back then.
was
Honestly,
there DMs
even
now.
Back then,
Like,
it wasn't
even
that
now.
easy. It wasn't that
Even
easy for
now.
women.
You're
It's
putting back
not-
your glass.
Even now, it's not. I understand where he's coming from, but like I said, it's still on a perspective. It's an age range to age range. If a woman in her late 20s is saying she wants to marry a man closer to 50, nobody would particularly judge her per se.
Exactly.
Because we know that you understand who you are, girl. But if a girl of 19, 20 is saying she wants to marry a man in his 40s, everybody will be looking at her. Plus, let's not even talk about the point where at some point in the relationship, the women will now understand that, this man cannot match banga like that. Oh, that's where problem will now
Match with
start.
banga.
Can we please explain to the class what it means to match banga?
Match banga
Banga.
it means megbe swegbe.
What?
Courteous meet and greet.
Is it like
Intertwine.
Okay.
Do you
And
mean
you know,
like
and now,
You mean to ride bicycle?
I'm so lost.
Okay.
and you know, for women, the older they get, the more hornier they get.
Preach,
it's not a
sister.
fact, my darling?
Yes, it is.
You don't mean it. Explain a lot. Because not at all. You don't mean.
Do you understand? So imagine you are in your early 20s and then you marry a man towards his 40s, and then by the time you are in your prime, which is your 30,
Your sexual prime.
and the man is approaching, you don't they 50 something.
You know,
they feed a fire again. So, and apparently, let me give you an interesting
That's why
fact.
God created great men, drivers, and house boys. You understand?
Excuse you.
We are
My dear,
faithful
thank
women.
God for vibrator.
Excuse it.
We are faithful women.
Let me
my
state
God.
an important fact, right? I said in the beginning that society or Nigerians would naturally judge you for your choices, whether you marry up or you marry down or whatever. But the thing is, for women, there are some things that are very, very significant when it comes to romantic relationships. Number 1, sex. Number 2, sex. Number 3, sex.
Number 4.
Number 4, money. Number 5, money. 6, money.
I think you
7, money.
no,
8,
I
9,
think
10.
you're misnumbering it. Sex came first. Was that intentional?
Yes.
Wait,
Yes.
women.
It came second too. Was that
Yes.
intentional?
Yes,
For
very
women.
Yes.
intentional.
Or men.
I don't know
For
why it's that
women.
way.
So
If
that's
you
the
cannot
thing.
match banga in the words of my sister.
So somebody said the other day that people say, oh, sex is not important, is money. The guy was like, please keep quiet. You use that man's money to go and match banga outside.
But Nigerian women don't act as if sex
It's
is
because
important.
the society
Thank you
has
very
made
much.
it.
For the first time, this is the only thing I
No.
will agree with you.
It is because the
They don't act as if it's
society.
important.
It is because the society has demonized us, putting our sexual desires in front of a man. On a normal day, man, no, they're not rich women. If a woman is really likes you,
No.
and is interested,
No, my darling. See, in
never-
this Nigerian
you never see
country that
woman
we are
wey like
staying
you.
here now, eh?
my guy,
See, women
You
have
never-
commercialized this thing like mad.
Sex.
see,
Yes.
you
No,
know
no,
why?
see,
You
let
know
me
why?
see.
Sex.
Not sex. I'm just trying to say that.
Commercialized what?
Bro, like-
Exactly.
Oh God,
what have
this
we
is the kind of
commercialized?
thing
Romantic
that-
relationships.
This is the kind of thing people get cancelled for. I will rephrase.
Okay.
Please, can we just take out that?
They're not talking about anything. Please continue.
I'm just trying to say that. See, I know that ladies like sex maybe just as much or even more than men. Do you get? But in terms of like
Yes, what they
scale
consider.
of, it's money, oh.
It's money first.
It's money. They,
It's
can't
money
you see this
first.
girl's weak? You think it's sex that buy it?
Excuse me.
See, you know why?
This
See,
is my darling sister.
wait, let me explain to you. Uncle, relax and collect wisdom, okay? You know, you are now in a society where, especially the young women, have conceived the idea of, oh, these men are going to ask for sex at the long run. So I may just get
Profit.
value for it. Do you understand? That is why it has now become a culture. A woman that, do you know what ovulation horniness is?
She can tell. I can see it in her eyes.
See, that's what I'm saying.
How men are not getting raped
I'm not disagreeing.
is serious home training and
Okay, so
societal
Emmanuella, if I
clampdown.
understand-
You can use
if
that
I
word
understand
on
what-
national television. However, I'm going to say that I understand that women get honey even just, but the thing is, one wise old lady once told me, my darling, and I will share this wisdom with you.
Share,
You
okay.
you get, the thing is that person don't hungry know the wet. Even biologically, it is been proven
Person
that
wey
a
no
lady
hungry.
who is like has been fed has a higher chance of getting wet than a hungry one.
Have you seen all those people? Have you seen all those people in face me and face you?
Excuse
Have you seen all those people in face me and face you? With their 6 children.
Okay, Emmanuella
you
and
think
Samuel.
it does-
That is circumstantial. You cannot bring that here.
Emmanuella and Samuel, let's bring it back. So, Emmanuella, your point is that women should not marry older men because in the long run it will not work out for them.
No, I'm not saying women should not marry older men. Yeah. Every aboki to his own kettle. I'm like, if you want to marry an older man, just ensure your frontal lobes are developed first.
I do agree with that point. I actually do agree. It
It
makes sense.
Don't marry an older man when you are under 25 because the decisions you make under 25 that you think, oh, are really smart decisions, by the time you cross that 25 mark, you begin to rethink everything. Oh,
Yeah.
You cannot have everything. Oh. Like, let's be honest. For example, Bola was born in Ogun State, right? And then she's like 15. 17, 22. She just got out of the university. Now there are two men that are asking for a hand in marriage. One of them is significantly older. The other one is around her age. Maybe he's like 25-ish. Has like one small self-con in a jar. He's not doing so well. But, you know, he has prospects. I don't know what the hell that means. But then she proceeds to marry the other Odogu.
How old is Bola?
She's about 23-ish.
She should wait. She's 25.
I'm trying to paint a picture.
Go on.
So now this Bola goes ahead to marry this man. She has forfeited good pounding for a safer future for herself, her family, and her unborn children. You cannot eat your cake and have it too.
They are eating their cakes and have it too.
Why do you
demands
think
money to buy vibrator? These things are without saying.
I have a
Let's hear
problem
from
with
Tayo.
I have a problem with one thing that he said, that she forfeited good pounding for a supposed, brighter future. Who says that guy, because he said, he has prospects. Yeah, he's not doing well now, but he has prospects. Who says that guy will only be good for good pounding?
Which
Oh, the
guy?
prospect
The
is
one
like
that doesn't have
he has
money?
potential.
Eh?
Abi, the prospect means that he has
What if, somewhere down the line, like even 2 years after she has gone to this other Odogu man, the guy is in a range.
Yeah, that's
And
what
he
the
has his own
prospect
house.
means now. Like
That's what I'm saying. Why must it be she forfeited good pounding? Because it sounded like the guy is only good for good pounding.
And that's why I feel.
Yes, it's true. Because if you don't have money, you have to have time. You must be good for something.
No, you can't say
You
that.
cannot
Alright,
There is a
alright,
balance,
alright.
and that's
very,
why
very
I feel.
interesting start. Like very, very. I'm locked in. I'm locked
you're
in.
excited.
But we have to go on a short break. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Before we went on break, Emmanuella was talking about the sexual compatibility between large age groups. And Emmanuella, I do understand your point actually. And I also understand Samuel's point that if you marry Odogu might not be able to, I believe the word you used was pounding.
Did I?
Yes.
Was that the word?
Yes.
Might not be able to pound the, I don't know.
The
But-
founding activities.
Yes, aside to sexual compatibility, I understand that is important, but aside that, we also have like other aspects. Imagine a 40-year-old man moving to me, and we are like generations apart. I'm a Gen Z, you are a boomer, or you're not even a millennial, you're like a boomer.
Gen X.
Gen X. So what would we have in common?
Ancestor.
What would we have in common?
Yeah.
Like, you're closer to my parents' generation than you are to me. I mean, I understand being well versed in every conversation, but there are some slangs that you just will not understand. If I say that, he's giving angry.
Baby is giving.
Baby is giving. What would you, like, how would that work?
Yeah, I see how that could be a problem.
Like, just different slangs. I talk to like older people sometimes and they don't understand. It's like I'm speaking another
I
language.
think that's one of the downsides when you have like very wide space in between the ages, right? Because you want to be with somebody who would not treat you like a younger sister or
a child, his child.
or his child. There is a certain somebody that I would want to use as an example, and that person is connected to Emmanuella. She got married and people were saying, no, the man is old, she's there for the money, she's a beauty queen, yada yada yada. Things like that. But the thing is, at the end of the day, and I'm so sorry to say, because one of the videos that surfaced online when they were, getting married and posting and all of that, he looked like he was walking his first daughter to her first prom. I'm sorry. It looked like that because in my head, I'm
Editor,
like,
please, this part, put a crown on her head. Why she say this?
fuck you, bro. I was just like, because a female me, not even a human me, a female me is first thinking, she's drop dead gorgeous.
Why
What
would
happens
she?
to all the numerous gorgeous, amazing fishes of men in the pool? Why this man? You know, so one of the downsides to it is he probably may treat you like, because you can't phantom the wisdom.
Yes, exactly.
find something
Exactly my
wisdom.
point.
And another thing is that older men, they don't have energy to argue with you.
God.
My neck is paining me, baby. What do you need? Go and fix it. You cannot even pick a quarrel with them because they don't have the energy for it.
Yeah.
Like before you are chopping, you are princess treatment, but you see all these small boys.
Why are you pointing?
They will stress you.
Why are you pointing?
So I agree. Go for the older men,
I
please.
mean, getting with someone within your age range just makes perfect sense.
But the thing is,
You will be able to. Don't worry, you will adapt.
the thing is,
Because they are not
but
difficult people
Emmanuella,
to
I stand
please.
corrected. But the thing is, after all your baby girl treatments, what next? Like, after he gives you his black card, what next? After he takes you on the shopping spree, what next? After he buys you the latest range and buys you, yes, you can look at me, brother. Look at me with your two eyeballs.
you manage.
After all of that, what next? Where is the emotional connection? Where is the
Who said there's no
support?
emotional connection?
Me, sorry, maybe I'm the 1% of the 1% that likes to emotionally connect with my partner. I don't want to be with you as my partner, either marital
All these people, they can collect gist, oh.
Eh?
They can take
Is
gist.
it- is
And
it-
if you collect
is
gist, what else? And if
madam,
I help you
madam,
settle your family problem.
Is it a Mr. Tony Elumelu that has time to hear your gist?
is it
I'm
Tony
sure-
Elumelu that
I'm
follow
sure
me
he
to group
does.
therapy to
Excuse
go and
me,
rave?
he does not have time.
I'm sure he does.
Even
You're
if
sure
it's
he
Have
does?
you seen Tony Elumelu with that Isempe baby wife?
Excuse me, ma.
Okay.
He will probably be in his, newspaper and like, so baby, when I went to the mall, and I was like, okay, yeah, okay. So all right, that's what you get.
It's the double standard
see,
for me,
this
sha.
life.
Double standard.
Like,
Let's hear from
hypocrisy.
someone.
You
Let's
cannot
hear
hypocrisy.
from
Men
someone.
are just hypocrites.
Hypocrisy. Where
You
you
talk this one, then you will
Debunk.
now turn around and
have
talk
different
that one.
opinions.
Debunk this one that I just said. Okay, let me put you on the spot, Samuel. Thank God you said you fancy like older women. Let's say, imagine you and I don't want to call names, God I beg, but imagine you with a 60-something-year-old woman. I'm sure you're
That is
a manly man.
that are on board
You seem like
of
an alpha
companies.
female. Will you in your heart of hearts be able to tell that girl, I'm calling you, you're not picking your phone? Who you be?
Azazal.
Azazal. She will remind you, hello,
Baby.
I'm your mother's age mate. You better respect me. So you now, in that situation, oh yeah, talk.
Wow. First of all, please, I like for them to strike that off the record. I'm not an alpha female.
Oh,
I am
you're
a
baby
male.
boy.
I'm an alpha male. You said alpha female.
Did I say alpha female?
Yes.
My bad. I take full responsibility. Alpha male.
I forgive you.
Okay.
Oh my God.
So your alpha male elements, will you be able to call your 60-something-year-old girlfriend and say, sit your ass down? And she would not remind you who your mama be.
You would be surprised how many powerful women like to be kicked around. It's a kink. You would be surprised. But that's not the point.
Around, you said.
It's a
Kicked
term, not kicked around like I mean, like
I agree.
it's a kink.
I agree with
But that's
Hello,
not the point
I
I,
don't
want
wanna
to
be
make.
kicked.
I agree with him. I agree
You
with
don't
him.
freaking talk
If
to
a
me
woman
like
of
that.
60-something is getting with a boy in his 20s, she wants to be told, baby girl, sit
Girl, you
there.
don't want to know what I know.
I
You
know
don't want to
what
know.
you know. I know what you know.
What do you know?
I know
This
what
is
you
so-
know.
this one
And we
time.
don't know if should we?
No, let Samuel tell us his.
I want to know what he
it's
knows.
not
Me,
me.
I don't know.
That
I don't
will
know
come and
too.
cast myself outside here. You get?
This is a safe space.
Let's
It's
say
not.
It is a
Since I
Let's
came
hold
here,
hands.
nothing is safe about this.
Let's hold hands.
No, let's
It's
do
a
it.
safe
Let's
space.
phrase it like this. Word on the street has.
that? A friend told you that?
No, not a friend.
Word on the
street has.
So a friend of mine was with an older lady. So she went out and then she like paid for a private cinema. It was that time that Black Panther 2 just came out. It was that last year. Okay, so they went out, like, have you ever been to a private cinema? Like, there's popcorn, there's finger foods, there's small chops, there's everything. Like, it's just about, you have like these cool, cute banquets. Do you get, like, nice stuff. Do you get?
Very cozy.
My darling sisters in the Lord, 15 minutes into that movie, the woman had already slept. Long and short of the story is that they had to see Black Panther twice for her to be able to finish the film.
That's part of
Now
what
you
we're
take
talking
that
about.
information and do
use
it as you will.
please.
Maybe we are saying it. People are
you just
saying
agreed with me,
people are
brother.
saying Odogu. You just agreed with the point that we are making. You are saying black
But
card.
then again,
money.
me, I've already chosen my own struggle. I always say this every single time I get a chance. As human beings, we are all motivated by the desire for self-preservation. I'll explain what I mean. At the end of the day, it still boils down to how you plan to survive.
Now, what you go sweet your
It's
body now,
because
you go do.
a large majority of Nigerians are in survival mode.
Actually.
That's why a lot of ladies will marry men who are significantly older, because of the financial security that comes with it.
That's the only reason.
The sexual satisfaction is like way.
That's the only reason.
Is that the bottom
Thank
of
you,
that
sir.
list?
That's the only reason.
So you're just saying you agree with us, essentially. Well,
No,
But yes,
listen, you
his
Bola,
point-
me, I know that you will marry the oldest rich man that comes
In your
through that
village.
door.
Jesus, I rebuke it in Jesus' name. Oh my God.
Bola, I know that
So
that
you
wig
hate
is
me?
not cheap.
Uh-huh.
Me, this your makeup is not cheap.
It's not.
I know you.
expensive.
You did like person will go like vacation 3 times a year,
Do you know what?
3 times a year is actually small.
and emotional connection is not going to pay for it because it's not emotional connection with
Wow.
Abio, shade. You shade me.
that one entered.
Can we look for like, are there like advantages to marrying older? Like you get shortcuts in life.
Maybe get treatment.
Let's talk about P Square. One of I think Paul remarried. I can't tell them apart. I'm so sorry. He remarried a younger girl, Ivy. And she used to be like this micro influencer before they got together. And before he even married her, she already blew up. She was in music video. She was in Young John's music video. She launched a clothing brand. She was like a big time influencer. She was everywhere. Her career skyrocketed.
After the marriage, Abby.
Not after the marriage, like after he posted her and the news got out that they were together. Like
That's it now.
She just
Status.
I think the president of France, his wife is significantly older.
Yeah,
significantly
he's
older.
secondary school teacher. I think
So
high school.
like as I am here now, right now,
As you are.
as me as I am here,
What are you trying to
I now find somebody that, for example, what's that lady like Kamala Harris, for instance? Now you understand. She'll
Now
get
love you.
Nothing for you, my
I'm
dear.
going to quit everything I'm doing.
Nothing for you, my dear. Go and
Relax.
hustle.
Calm down.
Gentleman,
A boy can
hustle.
dream.
You
Relax.
cannot dream. I'm no. You are not
Savannah, slow
answering.
down.
You're saying your dreams are
down.
not valid.
You
What is
cannot
it?
have any dreams.
You are saying I cannot be a house husband.
You cannot. Go and
You
work.
cannot say that to me.
You cannot.
You
Go
can't
and
say. I
Have you
will
seen
be
his
a house
monotony
husband.
skills?
I can cook. I can clean. I
can
can
pound.
read plates.
He's advertising.
You can
You
pound.
He's actually advertising
You can match
himself.
banga.
Mo ti sọ far gan-an. Ọlọ́run gbàgbé. See, when I just walked in, I told her if I was born a fine girl, you think I will walk?
You wouldn't
think
be
I-
interested in being
Somebody
an
like this, God made you a woman.
Now they spoil our society.
And you are now fine. You say you want to chase dream. Chineke Pogo Kudia. Because I don't even understand why you want to go and chase dream.
I'm a feminist. I'll have you know that I am a feminist.
you say you want love.
I am a feminist. I'm a independent
Love
woman.
back walk.
I have
But
Love foggy dear.
but I still believe in love. I still believe that some people will do it for love. You know,
marry older.
yes, marry
Was it
older.
really love?
Some people would.
You know, some
would
people's
say,
love languages is forms of affirmation.
No, you guys are only.
Funds.
Oh, no, because you are bringing
Wow.
Oh, take it. Yeah.
I want to say that you guys are looking at this thing from only the
of
financial
affirmation.
perspective.
Editor, please cut that clip. That one.
You guys are looking at it from only the financial aspect. There are people that are not rich that marry older all
It's
the
not
time.
possible.
That's a waste of.
It's
not possible.
I have a girl in my neighborhood
is
that
not
is dating a man that is 50 years old. She's like,
It's not possible.
He did not use jazz.
He used
It's a
jazz.
lie.
Oh my
It's
God.
a lie. It's a
I
lie,
am
man.
telling you that
He
this
used
happens.
jazz.
You say what?
The man is 50 years old.
How old is the girl?
She's like 18, 19.
It's not
He
possible.
used jazz.
Should I bring these people on this sector?
Yes, maybe we should do a
Our
part two, a
parents know
rerun.
about the relationship. Everybody
See,
They
Maybe
need to watch that
there's
girl
also
thing.
no.
there is a
It's not
sort
possible.
of compensation she is getting or the family is getting. There is money involved for your 18-year-old child to be in a relationship with
That's
a 50
pimping.
year old man.
You have pimped out your
He don't
daughter.
either he don't change your parlor chair or he don't roof your house. Money shall
Yeah,
don't
in
touch your
love.
hands.
They're in love. They're always wait.
They
Let's
are
see.
not in
When
love,
she's
man.
coming back from work every night, she's always escorting her. Everybody looking at them like this.
Can you marry a 70-something or date?
If a 70-something-year-old man off boxer pint in front of you, will you not be scared? Then you think people will endure that for love? Please, let's be realistic here.
I mean, I could.
No,
Disgusting sight.
I do not know if it is a disgusting sight, but you know
Because I've never been there.
no, we have never been there. But you know, we have respect as a culture. So if you're walking on the road and you see an old man like this,
When he-
for you to be experiencing that every day, and you say there are no funds involved, that is love. You are lying to yourself, please.
Bola will see that kind of thing and first beat him, bleeding.
You guys, some people do have like old soul. You know when they say, she has an old soul.
It's not about the age.
Old soul
Savannah.
and physical aging are two different things. So you know you need to see some sort of young blood or hot blood to stimulate you
get-
as
But
a
the
young
thing-
person.
But the thing is, that sight will be traumatizing to me. If I'm 18 and I'm looking at a 50-year-old,
The muscles are
vest.
weak.
everything don't drop.
It's different from you growing old.
I will do like this.
It's different from you growing old with the testing.
I will do like this. I will say, Daddy, sir. Yes,
Please.
you know.
All right. We've come to the end of this. I did tell you. I told you. I warned you earlier that we had shady people. You didn't believe me. But look at the shades. Even me, if I collected. Even me,
Even me myself, I shocked.
Even me, if I shocked. I could not believe it.
I cannot
You shocked me.
believe my eyes.
I could not. But we've come to the very end
my
of this
God.
episode, and I do hope that you learned a little bit about like age gaps in relationships.
To make informed decisions.
Yes, to be able to make informed decisions.
Thank you.
According
Don't
to
marry
Emmanuella,
or date if he
Don't-
doesn't have the cash.
yes, it is not. No, don't.
And might let your frontal lobe develop.
Yes.
So that you know that you are making the decision with your full chest.
Yes.
Yeah, and even if you want to marry an older man, please knock all the nut you need to knock first before you go and marry, because it's gonna be
Or you marry him and then you have that knack, somewhere on the side.
Me, I
And you
don't
enjoy yourself.
promote.
We
I
don't
don't
subscribe
promote
to that
unfaithfulness.
we don't
I
do that
promise.
here.
If you make your bed, you lie on it.
I
Yeah.
mean, I
So
will
you should not
advise
suffer
you.
for the rest of your life because
I
you
will-
made
you
the
have-
wrong
you have-
bed.
It's
You
not.
made the wrong bed.
It's
my
not the. It's
sister.
not the wrong
Okay,
bed.
okay.
Can we find a middle ground? Like
Abi-
you can buy zzz.
Okay,
You
so
understand?
me, what I will tell you to do is familiarize yourself with dildos and sex toys.
Now then they go see you.
You should familiarize
That is
yourself.
where
My
they
mother is
Yeah.
watching this thing. She does not know that
you should get familiar.
I know things like
the
this.
rose, the long one, the bullet. You should.
I don't know
You
what
should.
all those
Bola,
things
you know
are.
bullets.
And anyway, Olutayo, thank you so much.
Thank you, ma. Very
for
well.
coming on the
Thank you.
show.
Yes, ma.
I really do appreciate your input.
I appreciate you too, ma.
Samuel, thank you, sir, for
You're welcome,
coming.
my darling. It was
Thank
quite
you.
interesting, wasn't it?
It was. Thank you. Emmanuella.
Yes.
Emmanuella.
I am
She
glad.
has a proverb for everything.
I am
She
glad
has a
that-
metaphor for every sentence.
I am glad that we'll be able to,
Do
clear the
justice.
do justice to the topic.
Thank you so much. I appreciate. All right, guys, we've come to the end of this very, very exciting episode. You can follow the conversation at the Red Room Dialogue across all social media, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. My name is Bolawa Olawore, and it has been my utmost pleasure hosting this episode. Till next time,
Subscribe.
bye.
Subscribe.
Subscribe.
Leave
Yeah.
a comment. Don't tag me, John Toriolo.
In for a beautiful ride in the red room. All your doubts you feel, we cater to. We dot all the I's, cross all the T's. That's what we're here to do. Yeah, we'll take you on a journey. Everybody, let's go. Gonna see your mind. Hey, hey, you better speak.